welcome back to Football United TV. Do me a massive favour before we start, please hit that red subscribe button and like button, and if you can share, that would be much appreciated. Big news coming out today. Paul Pogba is putting in a transfer request to force a move to Real Madrid or possibly Juventus. That'd be a 150 million deal between the two clubs. And a lot of Man United fans are really peed off about this. I'm actually feeling okay about it. If a player says he wants to leave, you've got to let that player move on. You can't force him to stay. He's been there 3 years. We're not run very well. Everybody can clearly see that, any fan of any club. So I just think let the player go and use the cash and get reinforcements. Looking at Madrid, and they've spent nearly 300 million already on their team this season. And just taking a look at their team now, it's amazing. Obviously adding Eden Hazard from Chelsea, Jovic is put in there, and they bought Mendy as well from Lyon, Olympique Lyon in the French league. And if you add Paul Pogba in that as well, that's an amazing starting lineup for them next season, and I'm pretty sure they will be contending for the La Liga title. They were knocked out in the Champions League round 16 by Ajax. So I reckon they definitely can pick themselves up, especially with that team. And yeah, if they get Paul Pogba, what does that mean for Man United? Are they actually going to get those reinforcements? Obviously bought Daniel James recently, looking at other players too. Koulibaly's on the books again. But it's tough with Man United because they're just sniffing around players. They should be these deals should have been looked at for months. You know, they should have been sort of signed, sealed, delivered. They should be signed, sealed, delivered by at least the 1st of July, so everybody can get all the stuff done, get them ready for the pre-season tours. Other news, obviously, we're talking about Chelsea. There's some big news coming out of Chelsea. One out, one in. Sarri is obviously in talks, and they're pretty much at the end of the talks now, and he looks like he's going to Juventus. He'll be the head coach next season for Juventus, and they've got an amazing team next season as well. Getting Ramsey on a free too, and the way that Ronaldo played recently at his age, it's magnificent. So Sarri out, and Frank Lampard possibly in. Pretty sure Chelsea will get their man, and I believe Frank Lampard has said that if he was to become the manager of Chelsea, he would want Didier Drogba, obviously another legend for Chelsea, to be his side man. So, wow, that would be interesting, won't it? Because obviously Chelsea have got them two transfer window bans, and they kind of need to bring up youth for the next year or so. And they definitely need someone like Frank Lampard, who is the best player they've ever had at the club. Clearly a midfielder, top goal scorer for the club, captain, magnificent player. So I just think that's probably the best move for them. But you don't know with Chelsea, you never know. They always go for these crazy things like getting Mourinho back, or they go for a lot of people in Italy, not always Italian coaches, but coaches that come out from Italy, which is, I think, sort of what Abramovich likes to do. But he loves Frank Lampard, so I'm pretty sure he'll give him the opportunity, even if it is for a couple of years. So that might happen. Arsenal are sniffing around a lot of players, but I feel really bad for Arsenal. I think this is going to be a very bad transfer window for them, and Emery really has to prove himself. And a lot of people in the background at Arsenal are sort of discussing and talking that it's probably more likely that Emery will be out by January if they don't do too well and they don't pick up better points than they did last season. And obviously Ramsey going, and them trying to get rid of more players, but not really trying to get in anyone to try and push on up and get back up to where our clubs like Man United, Arsenal want to be. I think our two clubs are going to struggle to bring in players because both in Europa League. It's kind of a shame really that Chelsea aren't in the Europa League because they can't buy players anyway. So it's annoying, but congratulations to them, no doubt. So I don't know. That's it really. not really much else going on. I just wanted to give you a quick update on the Paul Pogba thing. It could be either Juventus or Real Madrid. Probably more likely Real Madrid because of Zinedine Zidane and the French connection. If anybody has any thoughts or any gossip on what's going on, please comment. Let us know. Or if you want to come onto the show and talk about anything, that would be great. Please do share, like and subscribe if you can. And thank you very much for tuning in. Have a beautiful Sunday and take care. Bye-bye.